If you guys want to be in with a chance of winning 100,000 coins on Ultimate Team in my October giveaway, all you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Best of luck and enjoy the video. Hey guys, Eastway here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best players to invest in from Team of the Week 7. As always, if you pick up the right players at the right prices, you're guaranteed to make yourself thousands and thousands of coins. And in this video, I'm going to go through every single player in the Team of the Week and I'll let you guys know whether or not I'd recommend picking them up, and if so, at what price. So if you guys do enjoy the video, if you do, don't forget to leave a like on it, subscribe if you're on your own here, and let's get straight on into it. Starting off in the starting 11 with the goalkeeper, and that is Iker Casillas. Currently he's going for around about 16 to 17,000 coins, and I think he's a good investment if you can get him cheap enough. The thing with this Team of the Week and Team of the Week 8 as well coming up after this is we've got Black Friday coming very soon. The crash is going to start, I expect, in early November, probably around the 8th or 9th is when we're going to see the market really start to dip down. So you don't really want to be investing in high-end expensive players. You want to be looking more towards SBC investments, and Casillas is very good for that as an 84 rated inform. I think if you can get him for about 14 or 15k or below, you're going to be good, and a great time to pick him up at that kind of price is going to be on Thursday evening with Foot Champion rewards. If you try and snipe a card like this, or maybe get him on bid around 7, 8 or 9 PM UK time, you're going to be good. That is a very good time to get Team of the Week investments. If you don't get them, then you can just keep an eye out over the next couple of days after that, and typically you do see those cards drop down a bit. My controller has just cut off battery, so I need to quickly swap to a new one, but I think Casillas is a good investment at that price. Spanish, and that's going to be good for Player of the Month as well, but generally a high rated inform always has good potential to rise in price. I think Marquinhos has a really nice card, really good across the board stats, very well rounded. He's got good passing and dribbling for a centre back, really good pace, good defending, good physical, and a really good nation as well. He's quite expensive right now though, and as I said, you don't really want to be investing in any expensive cards going in to Black Friday, as they will most likely drop in price, so he's one I will be staying away from. Godin's also got a really nice card, another one I'll be staying away from as an investment. He's a good card to trade with, maybe try and snipe or something like that, get on bid and quickly flip, but any of these cards like this, they're not the types of players that you want to be picking up and keeping as long-term investments. You're more looking to either get discard price cards that are going to rise no matter what, or you're going to be quickly trading and flipping these cards as opposed to keeping them for a long time if you're looking at some of the high-end cards. We also have Suso. This guy right here, he's just too expensive. Another one that I will not be looking at unless he drops to like 30k or so, which I don't really think is going to happen. We've got Sarabia right here, Pablo Sarabia. I think this is a nice investment. If he drops low enough, maybe like 17k or so, it's going to be a good price to get him for. He's got some decent stats. He's Spanish, plays in La Liga, which is an ideal combo for SBCs. There's loads and loads of high-rated Spanish players, so he is very good. And I think he could easily go up to like 25 or 30k with either hype for La Liga Player of the Month, which we've had loads of rumours about recently. I'm still not sure if that's a thing, but also just because of a variety of different SBCs, specifically guaranteed Team of the Week SBCs that we will most likely see during Black Friday. We've also got Nani, and this card is very cheap. He's already like going for like 17k or so, and I could see him dropping down to like 12 or 13 tomorrow and at his low point. And I think you're getting, for that price, a really good card with some great stats. He's got 5-star skill moves as well, but also a very good card for SBCs, as you can link him up to the likes of Bastos, you've got Pereira, you've got loads and loads of different players. There's Fernandez as well. There's literally like 5 or 6 different high-rated players that are ideal. You've got Brahimi as well, Jonas. Just thinking off the top of my head, there are so many good players in the Liga NOS for SBCs. Alex Telles, yet another one. There's so many good ones. So I think this guy has got a huge potential to rise in price, and is a very good SBC investment if you get him at a good enough price, which is going to be around about 12 or 13k in my opinion. We've got Mane. He's a high-end card. We're not going to be investing in him just because of the risk. Likewise, Willian, we're not going to be going near him. Suarez, exactly the same story there, although he is probably the best striker on the game, the best non-icon striker, I'd say. It's not a card I would recommend investing in right now, and I would say the same for Aspas. We do have a lot of good investments down here in the bench and reserves. Foster's a really good one if you can get him for about 11k or below, I'd say, which should be very easy sniping, and we're getting on bid tomorrow, as he's going to be ideal for future Premier League Player of the Month SBCs. A very safe investment there. He's English, which is ideal as well, maybe for a Player of the Month Barkley, for example, which we're likely to see, or possibly could see. It's either him or Aubameyang when we next have a Player of the Month SBC. I have already done a video on that. If you guys do want to check out, I'll leave a card in the top right corner of this video, but Foster's definitely a good one. Hilton's also a great investment. He's Brazilian. He plays in the Liga, so a very good League SBC investment. investment, being 82 rated, being very easy to link into a variety of different teams with other high rated players, and you can get him very cheaply. He's about 11k right now. You'll be able to get him for discard price during rewards, which is ideal. If you get him for that price, you can't really go wrong at all. We've got Demirbay. This card is very good as an investment. He's 83 rated, German, plays in the Bundesliga. You can link him to so many high rated players, and you'll be able to get him for probably like 11 to 12k during awards. You could try and snipe him and get him for like 10.5 to 10k. Very good investment. Definitely could see him rising up in the future. He's not that usable, but he is very good for SBCs. We've got Alexandre Pato. I'm not sure what price this card's going to go down to. He's currently around about 60, I think. Well, he was going for 60 or 70k earlier. He's actually risen up now to nearly 90k. He's going for around 90k right now. I think he's not worth that. You can definitely get better options for that kind of price, but if he drops down to maybe like 35k or so, that kind of price, he could be definitely worth picking up, because you can link him up to Anderson Talisca with his inform. You've got inform Hulk as well. You've got Paulinho, loads of good Brazilians in that league, so he's definitely a very usable card, but at this price I wouldn't really go near him. We've also got this guy here called Giannini. Now if you can get him for discard price, I'd recommend picking him up, just because discard price investments, you really can't go wrong, and he actually has a nice card as well. I mean, he's got good pace, really good physical for a winger, good dribbling, and then he's got a decent shooting and passing as well. We've also got Robbie. This card I really like as an investment, because he's probably the best right-sided midfielder in the Bundesliga on Ultimate Team. I know you've got Jadon Sancho, who's been very good so far this season, but his card isn't really anywhere near as good as him, despite having 5-star skill moves. You've got Iron Robin, but he's just way too slow to be effective. So Bellarabi's the go-to option, and although the Bundesliga isn't super popular this year, a lot of people still build teams revolving around its players, and Bellarabi is going to be a go-to player in that position in that league. But right now he's about 50k. I think that's a little bit too much. I think with rewards we could see him drop down to maybe like 25k or so, and at that price I think he's a nice investment to get. He's not too much of a high-end card, and because of the fact he's by far the best right-side midfielder in the Bundesliga, I think he could definitely go up more in the future. We've got Weghorst, who I think at discard price is a solid investment. You can't really go wrong. Plays in the Bundesliga, so good for future Bundesliga Player of the Month SBCs. So yeah, discard price, really nice investment there. He could probably go up to like 15-16k in the future and make you some easy profit. And then all of these guys down here, let's quickly check. I think all of them apart from Sancho will be discard price. Sancho will probably settle down at like maybe 14 or 15k, just because he is really hyped. He's got 5-star skill moves. He's an English player playing abroad, but he's got 66 shooting, which makes him pretty much unusable on Ultimate Team. I mean, if we check his stats, he has got 68 finishing, only 69 shot power. His penalties, volleys, long shots, none of those are really up to scratch. 63 composure as well. He is quite weak. I think maybe with like a winter upgrade or something, he could go up, and potentially because of winter upgrade hype, this card could go up. So a very early investment for winter upgrades, but I think he is a good investment for that if you can get him cheap enough. So just try and get him at his cheapest point. It could be around 15k or so, something like that. Try and get him for that, because I think he's definitely going to rise up, as he's a player who is virtually guaranteed to get a winter upgrade. He's already scored, I think, 4 or 5 goals. He's got 6 or 7 assists as well so far, maybe even more. And Dortmund are just flying at the top of the table right now. They're destroying every team. I think they've got like an average of 4.4 goals scored per game or something right now, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. And I think Sancho, if you can get him for a good price, is a nice investment. With the hype of winter upgrades, he should definitely rise up. And then all these guys here, if you can get them for discard price, are good. So bid on them, try and get them for like 10k. Mancini is probably the best of the discard price investments, just simply because of the fact he's got the best league and nation combo for SBCs. And these discard price cards, the good thing about them, the really low rated cards, is because like no one really invests in these cards, and when they pack them, they often just discard them because they go for pretty much discard price when they're initially in packs. Because of that, they're quite rare once they're no longer once they're no longer in packs. I mean, and it means that because of that limited supply, these cards get super rare in some cases, and within like a month or two have gone up to like 20 or 30k. We saw this last year, really irrelevant random cards with bad stats, bad leagues, bad nations, no real reason to rise. They went up to like 40 or 50k in some cases and were genuinely selling at that price. I'm not sure why, but people are actually buying these bad cards for really high prices. So I think all these guys there, it's worth just picking one of them up and keeping him in your club. This guy's got a good card as well, so even better reason there to invest in that guy. But all these types of players, get them for like 9.5 to 10k, store them in your club, sell them in a couple of weeks time, and you'll make very easy profit on those. So going over the squad, the best investments to get in my opinion, I think Nani is so good because he links to a wide variety of players. He's 83 rated and he's got a good card with 5-star skill moves. Definitely a solid investment to get. I think Sarabia is also a good one if you can get him cheap enough, around 15 to 17k, because he's got a very good league and nation combo, very good for SBCs. Then I think looking down on the bench, Foster's a really good one for Premier League Player of the Month. Hilton's very good if you can get him near discard price. Darren Mabai is also a very good investment because we've got Bundesliga Player of the Month coming up soon. He's a very nice investment for that. And just generally for SBCs, an 83 rated inform is ideal. I think Bellarabi is also a good one if you can get him for around 25 to 30k. I think Weghorst is good if you can get him for discard price because of Bundesliga Player of the Month. And then all these guys there I think are solid investments too for discard price, with Sancho maybe for about 15 to 17 or 18k. I think he's a good one to get. There's a lot of hype around him, and with the potential of winter upgrades coming soon, I think his price can rise. And also Iker Casillas is a decent one too. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on it. Let me know down below who you'll be investing in. Sorry that my phone kept buzzing in the background. I'm not sure if you guys could hear that, but kept going on in the background of the video. Hope you guys didn't hear that, but I definitely could. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Take care.